Hey there, 2020 around Paso. Hey, 2020, I got you up in there around Paso Robles. Sounded good. 2020, Motormouth Mall waving.
093 saying hello out of the diesel wagon, Motormouth Mall.
10-4, big wave right back there. The diesel wagon, let me go back here. I was getting preoccupied by some other stuff. Anyway, while you're working the diesel wagon out there, let me get this playback set up here. I got this in here somewhere. I think I got too much audio from yesterday and the day before. But here you go.
093 saying hello out of the diesel wagon, Motormouth Mall.
There you go, 019 out of the diesel wagon. And 2020 is a hit and miss kind of a thing. You need a little bit more fire to wire. I got the antenna pointed down kind of sort of southeast a little bit. So may not be able to hear up north real good. But it all depends on where things are pointed and what Mother Nature's doing. 019 Motormouth Mall waving right there, right now. I thought I heard Daniel sign up in there a second ago. I know I heard Daniel sign up in there a little bit ago, but I don't know what happened to Mother Nature. I think she's dipping and dabbing and flipping and flopping and bucking and weaving and sucking and jibing. That's what she does from time to time. Motormouth Mall right here, right now. I got down.
How about it, Motormouth Mall?
Go break.
Hey, what's up, Motormouth Mall? This is 069 from Bakersfield, California. I'm over here with my good friend Jesse, 093. We're heading back to Bakersfield. Hey, Motormouth Mall, you have a good one. Hey, say hi to everybody. Tell them this is 069 from Cali.
Hey there, 069. While you're out in the diesel mobile, what's going on, man? Good to hear you out around this neck of the woods.
You know, just out here picking up a load. Now heading back home. Trying to get this thing loaded and go home. Call it a day.
10-4. All right, good deal. Well, I'll tell you what, I got an instant replay here for you before you get too far away. Check it out.
You know, just out here picking up a load. Now heading back home. Trying to get this thing loaded and go home. Call it a day.
There you go. There's the instant replay right there, right now.
Not bad, not bad. I thought it was going to be a little bit more distorted. But not bad for this little Galaxy 99. Hey, Motormouth Mall, you have a blessed day. I'll be talking to you soon.
10-4. Yeah, I did a Galaxy 99 V2 for Bobby Boucher. Man, oh man, did that thing ever come out nice. Absolutely beautiful, flawless, high fidelity. Just amazing radio. So, yeah, they got a lot of potential. Anyway, all right there. Take care. Hey, mobile safely out there, and we'll catch you a little bit later on. Motormouth Mall stepping right there, right now.
Motor Mall stepping. Hey, you sound good like always, Motormouth Mall. You have a good one, Motormouth Mall. Yeah, we come out here kind of often, so every time I come out here, I'll give you a shout. Have a good one, Motormouth Mall, 069. Got down.
10. All right, there's 069. Appreciate the bump down. I've been looking for you. Next time you come into town, give me a shout. If I'm near the shop, I usually have the radio turned on. Hey, 069, Motormouth Mall, looking around your neck of the woods. Right there, right now, I got down.
always getting down. Motor Mama is always getting down with that high quality audio.
Audio. It's all about the audio. It's all about the fidelity. It's all about amplitude modulation. 069. Motormouth Mall stepping.
Rapid 093, so quiet.
I want to know what happened to Daniel's son. I heard Daniel's son out there doing a test, and he was rolling up in my radio for a little bit. By the time I turned the radio on, he was gone. So that's just the way Mother Nature works. She's dipping and dabbing and flipping and flopping, bucking, weaving and shucking and jiving. Mother Nature's real promiscuous from time to time.
Yeah, you got that right. Yeah, I haven't heard him in like probably a couple of weeks, but he sounds really good too. Every time that skip hits, man, he's sounding good.
Oh yeah, yep. I don't know if I had the gate rolling when he showed up before I turned the amplifier on. Let me see here. What did I have? Well, Daniel's, that was me, and then where was? It was before I turned the amp on. I would have thought. I guess it was down. I got down. No, I guess I didn't have the gate rolling. I started the gate rolling a little bit late, I guess. Yeah. Well, Daniel's on. Yeah, I didn't have the gate rolling. Oh well, that's the way that goes.
Yeah, when you hear him again, I tell him I said hi. And when you hear Mr. Prime, man, you guys were putting it down last, what was it, like 3-4 weeks ago? I could hear you all the way down there in, where was I at? I was, like Fresno area, somewhere down there, and I was able to hear you down there. And you guys were blowing up smoke.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it was good to hear Prime out here. We had a good time out there, and, man, he had a hammer down, and Mother Nature was doing her thing, and I had a bit of fire in the wire, and I guess it was all working. Ain't no doubt about that, man. Always good to hear him on the radio, and that great big old hammer he swings down here works. Ain't no doubt about that. This little ball-peen hammer could only wish to be that big to break.
Oh, yeah, you guys had the hammer down. Had Jesse. Every time Prime came up, he would completely erase them from a mile and a half away. Prime would cut it, throw it out.
Yeah, 10-4. It's funny how that works. It can be pretty interesting. You know, you could have a local out there next door to you, and somebody 1,000 miles away just takes some clean out of your radio.
Yeah, that's crazy. I know he has good audio and really good power. Definitely good antenna.
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh, he's got it going on. That's for sure. So you can't, both of those things add up. You know, it's not really one or the other. It's a additive kind of cumulative kind of a buildup of quality that breaks.
Yeah, no doubt about it. He has it all. He has it all. It sounds really good.
Just like Bogey and McCall, ain't no doubt about that. Yeah, you got that right. He's, his audio, his carrier, his antenna, the talk show. He's got it all going on right there.
Oh, yeah. He got it going on. It had been at least about an hour. He had it locked down. You guys had it locked down.
Oh, yeah. That was pretty good. I streamed it live. It was on YouTube, and he recorded it and then posted it. And, yeah, it was a lot of fun.
The iMac.
Yeah, okay. I'll have to look it up. You guys are blowing smoke.
1040, yeah, it's on my YouTube channel, or it's on my Facebook. I think it's back on my Facebook channel. Must have been about 2 weeks ago, 2 or 3 weeks ago now. Anyway, it's on Facebook and on my news feed or timeline or whatever you call it. Anyway, I'm hearing a little bit of Danielson roll up in there. I think he was talking about being on the IMAX. I think he might be on the vertical, but I did hear a little bit of Danielson roll up in there for a second there, Ray.
Okay, yeah. Farther away.
All right, sounds good. While you're getting farther away, we will catch you another time, another way. 069, you take care. 73s, have a good day out there. And we'll look at you next time you come into town. Ain't no doubt about that. 069, Motormouth Mall. Looking around that diesel mobile. Motormouth Mall, working this great big 96-footer. God down.
The iMac. A little bit better. Yeah, I think it is. I don't know. I still get my neighbors if I pump. So, you know how it goes there, 2020? Anyway, Danielson too. I need to go get medicine, and that means I gotta go. I'll be back in a little bit. Danielson Tucson.
Hey, Danielson, till 2020, I said hello. I could barely hear him earlier, but it's because of where the beam's pointed and all that kind of stuff, I guess. Anyway, hello there, Danielson, Motormouth Mall, stepping.
Yeah, 2020, have a good day. My friend, take care of this company. Pleasure, sir. We'll do it soon. I'll be back.
Hey, Danielson, if you got any kind of a sloppy copy, one more try before you disappear for a while. Motormouth Mall waving. I heard you roll up in there. I didn't know who you were talking to, and I was talking to 069, who said, by the way, hello to you. And then I finished up with 069, and then I heard you roll back up in there. You're talking to my neighbor, 2020, who I can usually hear pretty good, and I can't today. But you can't hear me, so Mother Nature doing one of those funny things there, break. Motormouth Mall stepping.
I hear you, Motormouth. I do hear you in there, my friend. It's a little rough and tough, and I'm getting back in it. So I'm on the vertical. With the little, with the one about this morning. Anyway, the amp still seems to be working for me. Just no display. I got no display right now, Motormouth Mall. Danielson, too. Good morning.
Man, that display thing seems to be a what you call a theme over there. Hey, Danielson, that display situation seems to be like a little theme going on. I don't know what that's all about. Bizarre, man. But I'll tell you what, I'll wait for you to get on the horizontal. I don't know if you're going to switch over to the horizontal or if you're going to stay on the vertical. But Danielson, Tucson, Motormouth Mall, right there, right now. By the way, thanks for all those gates yesterday. It was fun to get to hear everybody out there and a little bit of myself. And they're really cool to get to hear Sharky. I never heard him on the radio before. He sounded pretty doggone good on the radio, the break.
Radio only. Motormouth Mall.
You said you were on the flat side and now radio only. So you went to the flat side, radio only, no amplifiers whatsoever, radio only on the flat side. So I did hear you.
One of these back.
In the link as well. So, yeah, I got to figure out how to do that better because people are.
Yeah, 10 further Daniel sign. Okay. Hey, by the way, I was curious what your test showed as far as the bird meter and the peaks and all that stuff. I was curious what that showed yesterday, the break. Keith, I see you up there on YouTube, and yeah, I thought Mother Nature was going to get up in there a little bit better, but she's being kind of finicky right about now. Well, I heard somebody call Motormouth Mall, but they're way deep in the grass. They're way deep in the grass, slithering around like a snake in the grass. I need somebody to get up in here and clean my doggone radio out. Do a cleanup on aisle 6. Anyway, I'll get my knees up in the breeze. Motormouth Mall stepping right there right now. Actually, I'll shut this thing back down again. I thought it was going to roll. Oh, you're warming up the Wizard. Okay, good deal. You're warming things up there. I'll stick and stay out here for a little bit. And, yeah, see what happens out here in the world of sound. Radio station Motormouth Mall stepping. Somebody say hello to Motormouth Mall. I didn't quite get who that was, but I did hear somebody up in there. Let me give a listen to see. Was that 27 Grizzly Bear Station, maybe? I think that was 27 Grizzly Bear. Hello, dear 27. If you got any kind of a sloppy copy, I think Mother Nature dipping and dabbing and flipping and flopping the break. Yeah, 10-4 while you're out there in the diesel wagon and listening to the YouTube channel because there's no skip. Roger. Yeah, I tell you what there, I thought the Mother Nature was going to be rolling a little bit more. But, I don't know. It is what it is. I'm trying to warm up Mother Nature a little bit. I'm trying to get a little bit of plasma working up there. Trying to send a little bit of this RF up in there to the ionosphere and kind of get some reflective situation going on there. Man-made skip debris. Supposed to be going to the post office. I had to go pick up a package, and I know what it is, and I've been waiting for it. I really should get out there and go get it, but I figured I'd wait a little bit there. Appreciate that there, Keith. Yeah, this is, it's been a long time trying to come up with this particular audio session. Careful manipulation of compression and equalization, bandwidth, and all that kind of stuff. A little bit of limiting, hard clipping, a multiband limiting, multiband clipping, and a little bit of reverb and all that. But yeah, it takes a while to get it all dialed in. You get it close pretty quick, but to get it dialed in takes a while to break. And this radio is just well, they all sound the same, whether it's a 29 or a 980 or whatever, but this happens to be the Uniden 980 SSB. The one wire cut modification, that's all it is. I cut one wire. Ooh. You know, Keith, by the way, I know I'm ghost talking, but I'm trying to heat up the ionosphere here. What I want to do is I want to come up with a little go box, like maybe a 4-rack space unit box. And in that box, put a little 2-pill amplifier, put the radio, the modulator, the power supply for it, everything all in one box. So you can just sit it on your seat, hook it into the power, 12 volts, and plug your antenna in and have full hi-fi killer audio right there in the truck. And then when you're all done, you unplug it, take it in the house, put it in the house, and fire it up, and you're back on the house. And either way you slice it, you come up with killer audio. That'd be kind of cool for a driver to bring. Oh yeah, Daniel, sounds like I got Big Blue warmed up over there. It's working. Yeah, Daniel, it's working, man. You got that thing working out here. It's you're overcoming the lack of Mother Nature there, Brady.
Stick around and see where I land.
Hello, come in. Hello, radio. 1969, New Mexico.
Good morning to you, Clarkman. I hear you out there, my friend. That conditions are starting to go up that way a little bit. Let's hope so. They're not fully in, but I did.
Good morning, Jane. Down your side, right to the side. Sorry to see you, sorry.
There you have it, my friend. Good morning back here. Dance Funk. Hoping you're not missed it.
Daniel's son go. I'm reading the doggone a thing there, and I don't know. I think there's some other good ones out there too. There, Keith. BBI is in powerhouse, man. I'll tell you what. Hard to beat that. Prime, hard to beat that. You got some audio monsters out there. Got a whole lot of heavy hitters. There's a lot of big audio. So I don't know about limiting it to just BBI and MMM. I think there's a whole lot of good choices out there. But appreciate that anyway. Yeah, let me know if I don't know what it would cost. Forget the 2-pill. You can always put the 2-pill in the truck. But imagine basically the MMM motor, turnkey setup, which is like $14.25, plus a go box. I don't know what they cost. $79, $89, whatever they cost, and bolt it all in there. Just, so it doesn't move around. On-off switch. The front can be a removable display or a removable front, so that when you take the front off, you see everything inside the radio or the go box. The radio face and all the stuff you got to adjust. And then maybe a flip-up monitor that slides out and flips up. And then when you're done, you flip it back down and slide it back in. And put the cover on it, flip the 2 little clips, unplug the power cord and the antenna, and walk away. I don't know, just food for thought. If somebody out there wanted to do that and wanted to, buy a system like that, I'd be willing to do that for them. It'd be kind of cool. Anyway, because I know most people, unless you're like a driver, like a team, like Bobby Boucher and his wife, CJ, they drive together, so you can't very well have a radio sitting on the seat of the truck. But a lot of people drive for a company, and they're not allowed to have, people riding with them anyway. So, in those kind of situations, you just go ahead and put the radio on the seat. When you're done, take it with you. Mouth mall step that I got down. Hey, Daniel's son, what happened to Mother Nature? Well, I hear somebody talking way out there in the distance. I don't know if they're talking to me, if they're talking to somebody else, but I can hear voices. Not just the ones inside my head, but I can hear voices on the air. They're breaking. Well, so much for any skip out there. It's all dead, done, and gone. I guess this is a good opportunity to shut the gate off and get down to the post office and get my box and come back here. So, y'all take care. Have a good day. Hey, Keith, Steely Dan, I'll tell you what, that's a great handle. Do I have any Steely Dan on my radio? I wonder if I have any Steely Dan over here. I'm curious. Let me just see if there's any Steely Dan. I don't remember there being any in here. And no, there's no Steely Dan in front of me. I have to go across the shop to go get Steely Dan. But, oh well, that's the way it goes. Motormouth Mall, stepping. Right here, right now. 10-4. I'm going to get out of here and say 7-3s. I don't hear anything. Except for some Pink Floyd in the background. Where's that coming from? I mean, now and again I hear Pink Floyd roll up in here. I don't know where it comes from. Let me get my knees up in the breeze. Have a good day. I'm going to shut the stream down and go 10-7. We'll hit the post office. Come back. If Mother Nature's rolling, we'll do it again. Motormouth Mall got down, got down.
I heard you say conditions.
Oh, you're right there, Daniel Sign. You know, Mother Nature's dipping and dabbing. Conditions are kind of weird, and I heard you roll in there. That's the second time now I tried to get out of here and over to the doggone post office, and then I heard you key up in there, Daniel Sign. Motormouth Mall right there right now. You have a good day there, too. Steely down, Motormouth Mall right there right now. Wow. Bearded beta up there around the Great Lakes. Hello to you. I didn't see you up in there until just now. Anyway, hope you're doing well and have a good day. Stay safe. Motormouth. I haven't heard anything from the Great Lakes in a long time. Been a while, but I'm sure Mother Nature will come around to our way of thinking before long. Motormouth Mall stepping and going 10-7. I'll see you. Bye. Bye. Very strong, the signal. Thank you. Appreciate that. Well, we do our best out here. When Mother Nature lets us rock and roll, we do a little bit of rocking and rolling from time to time. That's for doggone sure. Motormouth Mall waving, and I'll give you an instant replay really fast.
Very strong, the signal.
That's what I heard right there. That's what I heard right there, right now. 10-4.